Have you ever slept for 8 or 9 hours, but when the alarm rings, you still feel exhausted? Do you drag your body out of bed feeling heavier than when you went to sleep? You are not alone. Most of us believe that to rest, we just need to close our eyes. But true rest is not about closing your eyes. It is about closing your mind. Welcome to Hopecraft English. Here, we learn English through stories that touch the heart and change the mind. If you want to improve your listening skills and find motivation for a better life, please press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell right now. Let's build a better version of ourselves together. In a bustling town located near a busy river, where the humid air was always filled with the sound of honking cars and street vendors, lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan was 24 years old. He was a freelance graphic designer, which meant his life was glued to screens. He had a laptop for work and a smartphone for everything else. Ethan was the typical modern young man. He worked late, scrolled through social media until midnight, and woke up every morning feeling like he had been hit by a truck. His eyes were always heavy. His mind was always foggy. He drank 3 cups of strong coffee just to survive the morning. He often complained to his friends, "I sleep 10 hours a day, but I am always tired. Maybe I need vitamins. Maybe I am sick." Living down the street was a man named Old Arthur. Arthur was in his late 60s, a gardener who took care of the town's public park. Unlike Ethan, Arthur was up before the sun. Every morning at 4:30 a.m., while the town was still dark, Arthur was already outside, whistling a happy tune, watering the plants, and moving with the energy of a teenager. Ethan watched old Arthur from his window with jealousy. How does he do it? Ethan wondered. He is old. He works physically hard in the heat, yet he looks fresher than me. One humid afternoon, the heat was unbearable. Ethan went to a small roadside tea shop to get some cold water. There, he saw old Arthur sipping a cup of hot ginger tea, looking calm and peaceful amidst the noise of the market. Ethan decided to approach him. He sat down and asked, "Mr. Arthur, can I ask you a secret? What medicine do you take?" "I am young, but I am always tired." "You are older, you sleep less than me, yet you are full of life." Old Arthur smiled, his wrinkles forming a kind expression. He pointed to a heavy backpack that Ethan was carrying. "Ethan, if you went to sleep with that heavy bag on your back, would you rest well?" Ethan laughed. "Of course not. It would hurt. I would take it off." Arthur nodded, his eyes becoming serious. "Exactly. You take off the backpack from your shoulders, but you do not take off the backpack from your mind. You go to bed with worry about money, jealousy of your friend's success, stress about deadlines, and noise from the internet. Your body is lying on the bed, but your mind is running a marathon. That is why you sleep 10 hours, but only rest for 2. Ethan was silent. It was true. Every night, he lay in bed, scrolling through his phone, looking at other people's perfect lives, worrying about his future. "So how do I stop it?" Ethan asked. "My mind does not have an off switch." "It does," Arthur said, "but you have to press it. Tonight, I want you to try the clean slate rule. It is simple. Arthur explained. 30 minutes before you sleep, turn off your phone. Put it in another room. Then, take a piece of paper and a pen. Write down everything that is in your head. The bad thoughts, the good thoughts, the tasks for tomorrow. Write them down to get them out of your head. Imagine you are taking out the trash. Once the paper is full, say to yourself, "Today is finished. I am free." And then, sleep. That night, Ethan tried it. It was incredibly hard. His hand wanted to grab his phone. His mind was screaming for entertainment. But he resisted. He sat at his desk and wrote. He wrote about his anxiety. He wrote about a rude client. He wrote about his fear of failure. When he finished writing, he felt a strange sensation. The pressure in his chest disappeared. The noise in his head became quiet. For the first time in years, he went to bed with an empty mind. He fell asleep within minutes. The next morning, something miraculous happened. Ethan opened his eyes. The room was silent. He looked at the clock. It was 5 a.m. He had slept for only 6 hours, but he did not feel tired. His eyes were clear. His body felt light. There was no fog in his brain. He stood up, walked to the window, and took a deep breath. The morning air was cool and sweet. He saw old Arthur down the street waving at him. Ethan smiled back, truly smiled, for the first time in a long time. To sum up, Ethan's story teaches us a profound lesson about rest. We often confuse sleep with rest. Sleep is a biological function, but rest is a mental state. If you want to wake up fresh, you must protect your energy before you sleep. 1. Disconnect. Your phone is a thief. It steals your peace. Lock it away before bed. 2. Unload. Do not carry today's stress into tomorrow's dreams. Write it down. Empty your mind. 3. Quality over quantity. 6 hours of deep, peaceful sleep is worth more than 10 hours of anxious, shallow sleep. If you found value in this story, please like this video and leave a comment below telling us, "I will free my mind tonight." And don't forget to subscribe to Hopecraft English for more stories that heal your soul and improve your English. See you in the next video.